And this time, no dragon escaped.
Thanks to Tosh.
That's why we recruited her.
Actually, Tosh uses them for themselves now.
They asked us to let folks know, so now you do.
Yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you for telling me. That's why we recruited them.
This is disgusting. This type of stuff drives me crazy. I mean, boo characters. Bro, this has got to stop, man. This has been going on for years now. This is exactly why I hate modern games. Politics, microtransactions, and no one's talking about this. Man, let me put on my suit. I guess I gotta be the hero today. I think part of it is everybody's scared to be goofy. Everybody wants to be real. Everybody wants to have their realistic character doing realistic stuff, looking realistically good. And it was cool at first, you know, you would want your character, especially as graphics get better, to look better over the years. I completely get that. It was good at first, but now all these games look the same. It's like that racist joke. And I got tired of it. And so I went to the past. Because a lot of these older games, they're not afraid of being goofy. They're not afraid of showing you what's underneath. Like Dark Souls, if you've ever played that, you know it's goofy. You can tell that they were trying to make something good. They make you fight this. This is goofy. And you know what else it is? Interesting, because I was researching lore on this boss that I hate. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Maybe I'm just quirky. And then I started to think to myself, yo, I remember some solid games I used to burn back in the day. I promise you, this is not your typical list. And for the sake of the video, I'm only giving you 4. First on the list, Mortal Kombat 4. Now, I'm gonna need you to sit up straight and listen to me, because I'm about to tell you a hard truth. Mortal Kombat 4 is the best Mortal Kombat game in existence. And if you've played it, you know. See, the thing about these newer MKs, they take themselves too seriously. Every new one just seems to say the same thing. We must defend Earthrealm. Ain't nobody thinking about Earthrealm? I'm trying to throw hands. What's your gameplay look like? MK4, on the other hand, feels loose and free. I may be alone in this, but I've found that the older I get, the closer to God that I try to become. I realize these new fatalities are lame! They're weird! Why you show me people's brains? What's wrong with you, NetherRealm? What is this, military recruitment? Stop trying to get me to kill people. MK4, on the other hand, you ain't gotta worry about that now, baby. They were having some serious fun, and possibly drugs, when they made this game. The gameplay is so ridiculous and unrealistic that it's actually a masterpiece, man. Not to mention, the fatalities, they were actually kind of hard to do. You don't get the instructions of sweep, far distance. No, they were hard to do. So when you actually got one off, it feels like you won twice. But you could say the same about the other Mortal Kombat games, you know, like Trilogy and whatnot. So why not pick them? Why Mortal Kombat 4? Well, my friend, for 2 big reasons. Reason number 1 are the vocal takes. Oh my gosh, these Mortal Kombat voice actors should be fired for having so much fun with these amazing takes. I actually believe these should be a DLC pack in a future game. I am so serious. They are so good. They are so over the top and create such a contrast with the gameplay. It is impossible to hear it and not get a huge crack. Not get a huge smile across your face at the very least. My personal favorite, Scorpion. But I gotta say, kudos to the females, because they went crazy in this one.
Oh, my brain! I'm gonna bust you up! Konaga!
And the second reason are the weapons. You don't understand how much these weapons can enhance a game. And in this game's case, you got rocks, you got skulls on the ground, you got blickies. It's beautiful. You haven't lived until you smack someone in the screen with Raiden's hammer repeatedly. But if someone yanks this out, yeah, you need to put that controller down, because you are not winning this fight. Next, before there was Sun Jin Woo, before there was Gojo, there was Dante.
rock, baby.
So I had an issue. I was trying to convince my cousin that DMC2 is garbage, but he didn't believe me because he's never played it before. I was telling him that DMC1 was better. So in order to prove it, I took a risk and picked the game back up, man, to see if it still lived up to the hype that I remembered when I was a kid. Boy, it's even better. It's not even close, bro. This game was so ahead of its time. The atmosphere, it's immaculate. They did such a good job of making this world feel alive. I'm not even playing. Mallet Island, the place that the game takes place on, it feels like an actual place. The further you move into the story, stuff changes on the island, the rooms, doors disappear. It's crazy. It's like Luigi's Mansion almost a little bit. And the soundtrack. If you couldn't already tell, the soundtrack is iconic. It's so full of life, man. It's like it went to church and came out a better person. And the voice acting? I've never heard anything like this before.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light.
I'm sorry, bruh. I need a second. New enemy types pop up at just the right time, so the game doesn't get repetitive. You can clearly see the fundamentals that the newer games were built on. However, the camera sucks. It is laughably absurd. So you could be walking in one direction, walking forward in one direction. Boom, the camera snaps. And then in this new angle, forward becomes back. And then Dante turns around and goes back to the camera. And then, uh-oh, what happens? Boom, the camera snaps again. And this creates a whole bunch of annoyances, especially when you're fighting bosses. The camera snaps and it just makes it annoying to play. And the last mission, for some reason, they inverted the controls. It just makes it such an awful experience. But the one thing that makes it worth it, the one thing that makes this game stand out from later installments is the Devil Trigger. I don't know, bro. They put their foot in this one. In this game, the Devil Trigger feels so well thought out. It actually feels like a genuine power-up. You know, just like when I turn on my Mind of Frost, you know how you can actually feel my skills grow as I play the game? That's literally how it is. As powerful as I look, that's how it feels. You have a move called the Vortex where you zip through the air. You can shoot with Alastor. You can shoot lightning from your hands. Or, you know, if you're having a bad day, you can just box with Fire Fist Ifrit, which also is the best Fire Fist. It's the best version of Ifrit in any DMC game. And it's just scarce enough to where it doesn't feel easy. I can't tell you how many times I was on the brink of death just to be saved by this thing. And there's a perfect scene that sums up everything that I'm trying to say about Dante. And we're gonna experience this greatness together. And don't skip. I'll know if you skipped. Dude gets stabbed in the chest, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Oh. Go easy on him, Dante. Go easy on him, baby. Bro, oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, man. Let me tell you something. Nobody was doing this around this time, all right? This is OG Aura. OG. Let's move on before I lose my mind. Now, as it relates to the story.
Your dark soul with light.
Ain't nobody think about that story, but that's fine. You don't have to, all right? We're men. We just want a box. We just want a box. And because we just want a box, this next game is gonna be perfect for you.
What's going on? What are you?
I'm your friend!
Naruto Ultimate Ninja 3 is so good, you don't even have to be a weeb to play it. The first time I saw this game was at a fun day that my school was holding. And I walked up to the kid and was like, hey, can I have a turn? And he gave it to me. And boy, did I lose. I lost so bad. It's actually kind of funny, but that's not the point because I witnessed greatness. I personally think we need to bring back these side-scroller type of Naruto games. The fighting arenas have worn out their welcome. If you are a weeb, I know you'll appreciate the fact that this game helped put anime on the map, along with Budokai Tenkaichi 3. It has some of the most cinematic supers in video game history. And I'm not even joking.
Let me show you the Hyuga's secret technique. 8 trigrams. Style 360. There's a reason I can't lose.
Keep in mind, this guy got killed by a stick. You have all-star characters like Taijutsu Naruto, which I don't know why they don't bring back. You got Loopy Lee when Rock Lee gets drunk. You got Shikaku Gara. You can run on walls. Bro, you got items. You got ceiling items, infinite chakra items, terrorism. The combat is so simple, but that's what's good about it. Because you can string together so many different combo variations. You remember when you actually had to time your substitutions and not have your freaking handheld with a substitution bar? Oh, it was the greatest. But one of the best things that they took out was the Jutsu class. I don't know why they got rid of this, man. All weebs assemble. We need to bring back this forgotten gem of a game. I don't like remasters generally, but I can see a good case being made for this one. This game is great. Play it with a friend. I promise you'll have a good time, even if you don't know the lore. I rest my case.
Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge.
This game, objectively, is the quintessential FromSoft experience. If you want to get into Souls games, I recommend you start here. It has the fundamentals of Dark Souls 1 with the building blocks that makes Elden Ring as great as it is. This is the best and my personal favorite Souls game. It does suffer from a little real disease, but who cares, man? Atmosphere, weapons, the enemies. This world is so rich. It follows the same style as Shadow of the Colossus, where you're essentially forced to spend time with this character and interact with the world and whatnot. And through crushing defeats that you experience over and over and over and over again, it leaves you with a feeling of... Yo, time out. I know I'm supposed to be gassing this game up, but bro, what is with the natives in this game? Why is everybody so uniquely racist against... What am I, tarnished in this? I don't freaking know, but they so racist. Every time I'm trying to just run to the boss, there's some Judas trying to tickle my cheeks. Loser! Get you a woman! What are you doing, bro? And the Baphomets are the worst. Oh my gosh, the devil is a liar. I hate these guys. They suck. They are easily the worst thing in this whole universe. My fault, bro. I don't want this to be too long. This game gets better after every Google search you make about its lore. I swear to you. It made me love bosses that made me suffer just after learning their story. Now, the bosses, bro, they are easily the best part of this game. And let me tell you why. Take this guy, for example. His name is Osiris. He's a king who was driven mad, seeking to create a worthy heir to his throne. Now, when you first see this guy, he is holding what appears to be an invisible baby named Ocelot. But if you smack him around enough, he will drop this invisible baby, try to find him. When he can't find him, because again, he's invisible, this dude will go crazy and then step on the baby. What? I was just trying to box and you're committing Planned Parenthood in front of me? Excuse me, bro? Oh man, this game is crazy. But real talk, I can't think of a boss that's actually BS. You know what I mean? Whether it's Nameless King himself, Champion Gundyr, Osiris, you know, all these bosses, even the ones that weren't hot, had some sort of gimmick that could make you remember them. Except for this nerd. But, believe it or not, that's not the best part about this game.
Start your tape right now, because I'm about to tell you the truth. And F you if you can't handle the truth.
Dark Souls 3 has the best DLCs ever. Period. I dare you to find another. It's better than Dark Souls 1. It's better than Shadow of the Erdtree. I haven't played Bloodborne yet, so we'll have to see about that one. But man, these DLCs have character, bro. You start off with Ashes of Ariandel, where you fight the first boss in Souls history, bro, with 3 phases per fight. 3 phases. You will be put on your toes. It is the ultimate challenge. And then after you've achieved victory, it leads you perfectly, seamlessly into the second DLC, the Ringed City. Oh my gosh. This section of the game feels like Shadow of the Colossus meets Devil May Cry. You struggle your way through the game, right? Just to go to the end of the world, a vast, empty wasteland where you find that the only person who exists is a man who's been surviving by eating people's souls. This man is Slave Knight Gyuru, and he is the best boss From Software ever made. I don't care what you say. I love you, Melania, but you gotta sit back, baby, because grown folks is talking. All right, this man, I mean, he starts out groveling at your feet, and then he just turns into Tyrone? What? This fight tests your patience, your reflexes. It tests the patience of the people hearing you scream, that's for sure. The only thing I can think of that's similar to this is the Mesmer fight, if Mesmer was the final boss instead of Optimus Prime. The fight's great, the game's great, you cannot go wrong with Dark Souls 3. And that's it. Give these games a try, man. I promise you, you will enjoy all of them. And if you don't, you will be deported.